Hello everybody out here on YouTube. It is I here for Beautiful Beauty. Okay guys, first off let me say, for some reason this year sinus issues have come early. Like, I guess it's going to be a miserable sinus season. I seem to started getting some really bad sinus issues around the mid-end of August actually, and through September, and we are now in the early stages, in the early days of October, which I cannot believe. I cannot get over it. I can't get past it. I am shocked. Where is time going? It is flying by. Yeah, and I think I'm working too much because I am missing the months. It's like all of a sudden it was August, now it's October. But anyhow, I had like a rough kind of early sinus season issues going on. So anyhow, this year I'm doing what I do every year. I like to buy and try over-the-counter nasal sinus sprays. Okay, you guys know I had a sinus surgery that was absolute fail a few years ago, and prescription medications, things like that, do not work for me when it comes to sinus related issues. So anyhow, I like to buy what's over the counter, and I bought this. I've really been liking this. I've never bought this one before, and the thing is, I know from year to year I buy a lot of repeats, except for like Sinus Plumber. I wasn't able to actually get the Sinus Plumber this year. A few people have told me it's actually been discontinued or something like that, so I'm a little bit bummed about that. So I've looked for other alternatives. I have been liking this. I've been using this for about 2 weeks. Let me tell you what it is. I bought it online. I either bought it, I cannot remember, you guys, because I've been buying so much lately, obviously, like always. I either got it from Vitacast.com, SwansonsVitamins.com, or I could have bought it from LuckyVitamin.com. Not sure which of the three, because like I said, I have been buying a lot. So, you know, I've been like turbo buying. But anyhow, this is called the Restore Sinus Spray, but I will link it up in the down bar below, you guys. I keep like good records and receipts and, you know, proof of purchases and things like that. So I will go back and look through emails, and I will link it up in the down bar below, definitely where I bought it from. Actually, let me stop and take a drink. You know, sinus problems, and water helps with that for me. So hang on. Always drinking a ton of water. It is what it is. But anyhow, so this is the Restore Sinus Spray, and it says hydrate and breathe clear. It says you can rinse away dust, pollen, airborne particles, and environmental irritants. And let's see what else it says. By box it come in, but it was really extremely beat up. I'm actually surprised the product itself wasn't damaged. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, I think it was LuckyVitamin.com. So this whole order was really crushed and in bad condition, but I didn't complain. It is what it is. Okay, so try to see what else. I'm looking at the box, you guys. Like I said, the box is all a little crushed up here, but anyhow, let me show you the ingredients just so you know what you get. I do like things that are holistic, more homeopathic, more like home type of remedies. I prefer things like that, you know, that don't have really harsh chemicals, carcinogens, chemicals, ingredients, additives, things like that that I feel like are not even going to help me, you know what I mean? And actually, I need to use, you guys, the neti pot. It's been a while. I think it's been, oh man, I've been working so much lately, and like, oh, I can't even remember. I think it's been like 2.5 weeks since I've done neti pot treatment. I'm going to do that actually tonight. Tonight's Friday, and I have some plans, but I'm like working around my plans. But anyhow, I want to show you the ingredients, zoom in a little better to let you guys know, like I said, what you're getting in the product. Can you see? My lighting is really bad lately. I don't know. I changed some light bulbs out, possibly, yeah, that's probably why, but yeah. Or I know it is. You know what I mean? I know, but okay, so there's ingredients. This is what it looks like. This is something, obviously, I feel like it's not habitual or addicting. There's a fly in here. It's running me absolutely crazy, okay? Okay. Little distractions, you guys. It's all about those little distractions. But I really like this stuff. I can use it several times a day. And like I said, it's not like a habitual addicting. It's not like a medication, you know what I mean? It just simply cleans out your nasal passages. It cleans out your nose. It blows out things like, you know, the dust, the pollen, the irritants, the inhalants, things like that that we get into our nose. And if you guys know how sinus infections work, obviously sinus infections are something that you breathe in. That's how they start, like beginning stages. It's an irritant, an inhalant, an allergen. It could be like virus or a bacteria, you know, laden or whatever. It's something you breathe in. It kind of like incubates in your nose, and then it goes into your nose, into your sinus membranes, into all your sinus cavities, to whichever ones it wants to get in there, do its nasty business, and actually infect those babies, which, believe me, it's not fun. Stop and take another big drink. Okay, so as you can hear, I'm always stuffy. It is what it is, and especially lately. I've had so much drainage, so much stuffiness, but like I said, I do this to try to prevent a full-blown sinus infection. I don't want one, can't do it, can't happen, working 90+ hours a week like I do. You know what I mean? It's just, I can't do it. I just don't have time for it. And I am very prone to acute and chronic sinus infections, sinusitis, whatever you want to call it. It's all the same thing, you know what I mean? But I don't want them to get acute or chronic. I mean, literally, because I have had these really crazy bad sinus infections 5 or 6 months before. And I mean, really, who wants to go around with a sinus headache, sinus drainage, runny, snotty nose, drainage down the back of your throat that gives you that tickle in your throat, something that muggles up your voice like it does mine. That's why I always sound so, I sound so stuffy, and I really hate it. But it is what it is, you guys. You know what I mean? Embrace it. So, but you know what I mean? You have to take things in life and you have to make them better. You have to just embrace them, just head on, full speed forward, take care of them, fix them, embrace them, alleviate them, lessen the load. You got to do something. So I really like this stuff because, like I said, it does help knock off some of the symptoms. And I feel before I get to that level, you know what I mean, things that I do, obviously at home for my sinus remedies are, I do a lot of sinus and facial steaming. Definitely pull your steamer out, use your steamer. Definitely use your neti pot. Keep on top of that. You can use the saline. You can use the Himalayan salt in it, or whatever other thing you like to buy to put in your neti pot. You know what I mean? So I do my steaming. I do my neti pot, and I have added this to the mix. I do this, and like I said, a couple times a day. It helps kind of flush things out, flush it away. And also, if you are prone to really bad chronic sinus problems like I am, you have a dried out nose, like the inside of your nose is always dried out. That's kind of like how it starts out, is your nose is super dry and things just get harbored in there and it turns into a yucky, nasty, disgusting mess, okay? So this is also really good at nasal moisturization. It hydrates and kind of nasal moisturizes, you know what I mean, via mist, you know, it blows the mist into your nostrils. It is a way to keep them moisturized, and if you keep the inside of your nose moisturized a lot, it definitely helps keep sinus infections at bay. Like I said, when your nose gets really dried out and you breathe in irritants, inhalants, allergens, spores, bacteria, viruses, whatever, you know what I mean, everything just like breathes up your nose, because obviously it's how we breathe. But if your nose is dry, it's more prone to turn into a sinus problem, infection. You know, we don't want. So I love this stuff. Now, am I going to sit here and tell you, hey guys, this cured me, this is 100% a way to go? Oh, absolutely not. You're never going to hear me, okay? You're never going to hear me. You're never going to hear me lie, be dishonest, distrustful, whatever in any of my videos, because, you know, not sponsored, not affiliated. I buy everything my own money. You guys know this. And I really want to honestly reach my hand out and help you as well. If something helps me, I reach my hand out to you to hold your hand, because I hope that I can convey to you that what helps me, I hope helps you. I want to help you. You know, it's all about information, knowledge, research, caring, sharing, trying products. Hey, what works for you? Hey, this works for me. I want it to work for you. Hey, what works for you? I would like for it to work, for me as well. So any tips, tricks, knowledge sharing, what is your sinus regime, your routine? Let me know in the comments down below. Take care. Bye, beauties.